Me when I do a mic check? Hell yeah, we do those. We do those in this stream. Hello everybody, how you guys doing? How are you guys doing in this magnificent simulation? Hey, how you guys doing? Welcome in. Welcome in everybody. Hey Bunk, hey everybody who is being watching or lurking or whatever. Oh, there he is. Yeah, there we go. Welcome in. Let me go to the big screen. Hello everybody, how you guys doing? Welcome in. Oh, I have the other chat going on over here. I've been moving some stuff and now the chat is double now. That's how the chat usually looks like whenever I do have it on screen. But here we go. Here we go. Hello everybody, how you guys doing? Welcome in. Welcome into a normal ass stream because I used to move my streams a little bit last week. Mostly, well, not last week, like 2 weeks ago, because last week I did not stream. Aside from Sunday fun day. So, here I am. Here's your boy. Yeah, welcome in everybody. How you guys doing? You guys doing good? I hope that everybody's having a lovely one. Hold on, let me go a little bit more down. Could be better. Welcome in. Let me get the Morganella going on. Hold on. What's Morgana? Here we go. I gotta keep Morgana over here. That's pretty good. I don't know if she's gonna stay there. Hopefully she does. Because if she doesn't, then first of all, I'm gonna be very scared. Because she's a plushie, Whatever can I do? But yeah, welcome in everybody. I am having a lovely day. I just hope so that you guys are doing too, because who wants a bad day? Nobody. Not even when we used to be emo. Even though I didn't used to be emo, I was more on the metalhead side of the spectrum. So but even the emo culture doesn't want a bad day. Just doing the morning routine right now, getting ready to head to the gym before jail. I mean, work for real. It to be like that. And I know it kind of sucks, that for the longest time, for the rest of our lives, essentially, we're gonna be having to go to a place for a certain amount of time, for like a certain amount of income, for a certain amount of years, And I know that may seem a little bit, discouraging. Yeah, I believe that's the word, discouraging. But it isn't all that bad. A lot of stuff happens in between it. So, in the end, it isn't that bad. You want to say I actually like my job a lot, but I also enjoy making jokes about it for real. I mean, because haha, who likes working? If you work on the things that you like doing, it doesn't really feel like work. Except when it does, then it definitely feels like having a job. But still, for the people who do work on what they love, we vibe. We definitely vibing it. There's days, of course, when things don't really go all right, and it's normal, even in our own hobbies, when we do our own hobbies, it definitely feels like that. It's all part of the process, as people would often say. Yeah, there's always those days for real. Yeah, we always have those kind of days. The most loneliest day of my life, says the song. Although, hopefully, that's not today. I forgot to turn off the Bluetooth out of my phone. So my IEMs, well, not my IEMs, my true wireless, my two wireless headphones, earphones, TWE, I believe those are called. I don't really know terminology, but my wireless headphones have been earphones. My Bluetooth headphones. I'm just gonna call them that. They've been messing up a little bit. Like they've been acting up more than anything. And I feel like I know why, because I have this pair of headphones right now. They're not headphones, but more like in-ear headphones. I have this little boys right here. They are the Moondrop SE. I don't know. It looks like the image is a little bit blurry. If it is a little bit blurry, let me know. In fact, I'm gonna clean you guys. Hold on. Here we go. Free car wash. Here we go. You guys clean already? Looks fancy. There we go. Now you guys are clean. Oh, here we go again. You guys are not able to see the name of the song again. Which is not my, and I mean, technically speaking, it is not anybody's fault except for maybe Spotify itself. Yeah, there we go. Because Spotify do be like that. Because Spotify recently has been restricting the API. So now anybody who wants to do a plugin for like Spotify, that they are essentially restricted. So it definitely sucks that that's been going on. Mutogenics, that's a game that I definitely gotta play someday. Let me do this a little bit better, I would say. Yeah, rip. But yeah, no, I have these little guys. They are the Moondrop space something, Space 2 Electric Boogaloo. And last week I carried them with me in hopes that maybe I will have enough time to use them in my free and spare time. But in my free time, I was just as busy. Of course, I was just eating normally, but I also had other things to attend, and I didn't really use them. And since I play double bass, I use rosin. Well, I tried to follow a tip that somebody gave on YouTube that you could do, but I don't really recommend that. Since rosin is something malleable, it is something that could be definitely very malleable, especially with heat. It is recommended that you wrap it around a plastic container, like a Ziploc bag. You cut it in half, and then you put the slab of rosin in the middle. Then you wrap it around in like a rectangle, and then you put it in your pocket, and then you let it melt down a little bit. Well, I wasn't considering two things. It is really hot where I live, and rosin past the point of being a little bit not melted, but melting down, I guess. It also leaks some liquids, and I used to put the slab of rosin on the same pocket that I put my headphones in. That may have affected them a little bit, and it definitely has been doing that, because I have noticed that at least one of my headphones turns on by themselves. Sometimes the touch controls, they just act on their own, and since this song is a little bit scary, and since the touch controls work by themselves, the headphone on its own wakes himself up, and that causes it to not properly charge in the dock, because it detects that it is still sipping power. Like it is in a constant state of being on and being off, being on and being off whenever it tries to charge itself, causing it to first not charge fully 100%, and second of all, whenever it is supposed to be shut down by itself, because it has a timer, whenever it is not connected, it wakes itself up in a constant state of I gotta go to sleep and then wake up, and then go to sleep and wake up, kind of like a certain someone, and that causes it to drain its battery without it even being connected, and that sucks, because that means that even if I can still charge it, it's not gonna last long, at least as long as it should, and it's gonna have less charging cycles per docking, or whatever, because it's gonna be almost always at 0% whenever I charge it, and it's never gonna be at 100% when it's charging either. So, yeah, that sucks. So I'm definitely gonna have to like buy another pair. Fortunately, they're not that expensive, but still, these things should last longer than that. But it is not fault of the manufacturer. It was my fault for putting it in the same pocket that I was having, that I was having a slab of frosting on, while it was like melting down. Jesus, right? I gotta bring that saliva. Because I have noticed that whenever I do talk, I do not clear my mouth of saliva, and sometimes, I sprinkle a little bit sometimes. But just sometimes, So, tip of the day, remember to clear your saliva whenever you speak. For at least longer than 10 seconds, I guess. But yeah, it do be like that. Aside from that, I've been resting quite well. It's, after the long week. After the long week, I've been waking up a little bit later than usual. I did make a point to wake up at a normal ass hour. At least normal for me, just so that I didn't have to, like, miss stream today. So, here I am, man. But yeah, on Monday I did wake up at like 3 p.m. And yesterday I did wake up at like 1:30 p.m. Maybe like 2 p.m. Maybe a little bit later than that. Because I don't know, I just want to rest a little bit, But I should also not be awake that late if I do want to like wake up at like normal hours. But because if we make calculations, if I sleep at like 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 4 hours more, then that's 8, then 9, 5, then 6, 11, 7, 12 p.m. that would be 8 hours. But I shouldn't shouldn't really risk it. I'm out 6, 7, got him, man. 6, 7, and so on and so forth. So. I did wake up. I did wake up a little bit later than usual in the past 2 days, but it's not been all bad. Like it's not like I've been just sitting down and stretching my belly button all day. I've been working out a little bit, yeah, sure, but I've also been working on the getting the demo ready for the project that Starla and me are working on. And I now have the chords ready, and I have the parts for the drums ready as well. At least for the demo, I'm still thinking about making a more distinctive arrangement of the song that we're gonna be having a cover of, for you guys. And I now gotta record bass and I gotta record guitars for the song. For bass, I could probably do it, but the thing is, the adapter that I have for my guitar and my bass are not that great, and the cables are not that well grounded. Plus, my bass and my guitar are not in the best conditions, and I don't have the technical knowledge or the technical know-how to determine what exactly is wrong, what exactly could be optimized, which things have to be like screwed on or screwed off, or if I need to rewire stuff, if I need to solder anything. The instrument that I do have on the worst state is my bass, because I guess I can show you guys. So here's my bass. Here's my electric bass. I almost took this down when I played that. Here's my bass, and you can see it as a bass because it has like four strings there. The image is mirrored, by the way, so that's why it kind of looks like I'm holding a left-handed bass. Yeah, here's my bass. And, okay, a little bit of gore, I guess. Here are the knobs for my bass, which are distinctive because they don't have, like, some knobs. Like, of course, you can just plug it in for, on here. Here you have the knob. I don't even know what this controls, I only know that it controls volume. And I believe this is for the first pickup, but it doesn't have a knob, So I cannot really control the volume of the pickup anymore. I mean, not unless I use a screwdriver or something. But even then, you know, even then, and I do have another bass, but I would still have to see if it still works, first of all, and then second, how good it sounds. It is supposed to be, you know, the kind of bass that Paul McCartney used to use. I do not remember the name of it. I am a drummer, I'm a percussionist, and I am a, well, technically speaking, I am a bassist, but I don't really know much about my basses, I gotta be honest. Mostly because I do play acoustic bass, but you know, I do get some speeding up on my knowledge, and I gotta get a boost on my bass terminology or whatever. But yeah, sure enough, I will try to see if, you know, recording with that bass will do the trick, or if I'll have to resort on using either an amp simulator or just a BSD, like an electric bass that I'm just gonna be controlling with my keyboard. And I gotta be honest, you know, using this keyboard that I have right here has been making the process way easier, because having more than 2 octaves to work with is it's so dreamy, dude. You know, for any musician that wants to get a keyboard, get a full size keyboard. Obviously not like a piano, like a concert piano, you know, like a lounge piano, but one that has more than 3 octaves, because you're gonna need those octaves eventually. You know, it's better to have them and not need them than needing them and not having them, if that, you know, makes sense, essentially. So there you go. That's been my story on my past 2 weeks, or my past 2 days. It feels like weeks. I'm not making any sense. I should just, you know, start playing the game. You know, that's what streamers do. They play games. So that's what I ought to do. Well, I oughta. So this song is wobbly. I like this song. I've never played Hotline Miami, but maybe I should. Those are the kind of games that somehow are like essential for like any streamer. Just like Slenderman, Slendytubbies, Amnesia, Yumeniki was like YouTubers back in the good old golden days of 2010, you know. So the kind of like quintessential streamer games that you don't really should, or like, well, not so much that you should, but that, you know, it is recommended to play them just because it's fun. Yeah, but anyways, let me start up the game so that we can play some games we like to play. Did you guys know that Undertale now has official retro achievements? Even though it technically already had achievements because of Steam, and obviously like every other platform that it is on, except for like Nintendo, because Nintendo doesn't have like achievements or whatever. Undertale now has retro achievements, and that may mean that I may have to do a playthrough of it, because outside of doing a co-op playthrough of it, I didn't really have a reason to play Undertale other than, you know, it's cool, it's Undertale. Right? So maybe playing it because of the retro achievements could be a really cool thing. So, you know, expect that. Maybe I will do a co-op playthrough someday. Maybe, I don't know. But you know, those are the things that I have in mind that may or may not happen. Who knows? Anyways, let's start up the game, everybody. Let's start up the game. Also, speaking about cool things, I recently noticed that my plugin that automatically automates stuff. Oh, actually, it doesn't really automate the Spotify anymore. Well, never mind. You guys are still listening to this song. Well, I mean, I guess that's fine. I could just, you know, pause it. There we go, and have it on for whenever I do need some music. Just like right now, for example, I need another one. Yeah, there we go. That's a little bit better. Let me get the music playing while I adjust my camera a little bit. Because in this gaming scene, you know, in the OBS, not like in the gaming scene, no. I do sometimes, you know, mess around with stuff. And I do need some background music whenever I do mess around with stuff. I need some music, says Ryo Hasuki. There we go. Ryo Hasuki. I was gonna say Ryo Hayabusa, but no, that's not right, man. That's not right. Wait, wasn't I playing Parasite Eve? No, I was playing it with Retrowatch. There we go. Anyways, let's get on with it. Let me know if the game is visible and audible. Speaking about audible, I don't know. I mean, I don't really listen to audiobooks, but some people say that audiobooks are really nice. Like they are very much akin to podcasts, but I don't know. I mean, the only podcast that I listen to is the Stooges podcast, you know? You guys should watch that one. There we go. A little bit better. I gotta trust that the game is sounding for you guys. Although I could just, you know, quickly check. But who does that, you know? Who has time for that? Ain't nobody got time for that. What do you think happened to them buying stars that, you know, used to be very popular back in the day? I kind of wonder what happened to them. Skunga over here being like Franco Battiato, being like, well, not Franco Battiato, but like Eiffel 65. You know, they made the song 80 Stars, and it essentially just talks about, you know, the good old days of the 80s, and you know, we're now in the year 2000. You know, what happened to the 80 Stars? You know, that's essentially me right now, but with Vine stars. Blim 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 blim. I like this song. And yeah, the game do be sounding. Okay, let's get on with the game, everybody. Eh? You guys have seen this already a million times. I gotta be honest, I do not remember what the final boss of this game is. Even though I played this game like thrice in my life. Well, I mean, I guess that's why. But I do not remember what the final boss of this game is. I guess essentially we will have to play the game as it is, man, just to remember it. Also, do you guys remember what I was doing? I only know that Maya got taken away. Final boss is probably Tabascus, yeah, for real. Eh? We're gonna have to teach that nerd a lesson. Really. Man, what happened to all those guys? Tabascus, well, Markiplier is still around. What happened to Tabascus? What happened to Onision? What happened to those guys? But, I mean, if you guys want to know what happened to Onision, you guys will know soon enough. Wink, wink, and that. I think the brain rot got him, man. The brain rot and the AI got him. Goddamn. SMH my head, SMH my head. Oh man, I don't remember where we gotta go. I only know that they took Maya away, but there's no indication of where I have to go. Like, there's no sign of anything. I may have to go to the control room, actually. Let me see what happens in the control room. I don't even know if this is the control room. I gotta remember how to play this game. It's been like 2 weeks, so, you know, you cannot blame me for that. Ow. Ow. Pyrokinesis. I was about to say, could you please reload that? You know, I don't want to drain anybody's life, or maybe I could, but you know, that is not good for the environment. Eh? There we go. That ought to show him, man. I got some Spartan bullets, but I don't know. I feel like I should definitely, you know, watch those. I gotta say then, you know, those are like the highest tiers of. What I think heavy looking door is pretty big too. It's locked. Just let me add. I don't think there's anything else in here. There is. What's lurking in the shadows? Oh, now it's there. Oh, that is pretty bad. Ooh. I'm glad that they didn't get me. I don't think I can drain the life out of them. Let me recover out of my OP or whatever. Can I let me see. I gotta remember how to reload. I mean, if they cannot essentially get me, I'm fine with that. Seems to be two of them. There really is no rhyme or reason for me to actually, like, you know, get them. But I'm still getting them because it's fun, you know. I'm getting experience. One spot's been rubbed clean. Someone must have touched it. I don't like that. They didn't give me MP, but that's fine, I guess. Just heal. I did buy some grenades, but I don't exactly remember. Let me see if I can level up anything. Should I strengthen up pyrokinesis? I do like necrosis. I'm at max level already. Combustion. Immolates the enemy. Do I dare? Creates a circling orb that repels attacks. I guess in the long run it will be good. Sure. Strengthening, I need 1,000. How about you? I guess in the process of me getting stuff. Oh, it actually, like, you know, gave me back my MP. I was not expecting that. Well, now we know. But yeah, sure enough, I do gotta be honest. I don't really remember too much about those guys. Mostly because I was never too much into the mainstream. I guess I should call it that. The mainstream YouTuber kinda deal. Of course, I did watch some YouTubers back in the day, but not like the biggest of names. You know? But it was still a fun time. Your message, you can relax now. It's just finally off to it. Off its ass. They're sending in the Marines. You can just leave the sticky cleanup for them. Sticky. But it is definitely sad how things that, you know, were kind of normal back in the day, you know, ended up hunting them in the future. Ow. Oh, I don't really have any more grenades. I do. Ow. I'm not gonna waste a grenade on you. There we go. That ought to show him. I got some rifle ammunition, even though I don't really have a rifle. I don't even know if the rifle is good in this game. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. You know, I've survived long enough without it. I have some Hydra. If I remember correctly, there's some Hydra bullets in the near the outside part, but yeah, I do gotta go back for it and go there and go here and go everywhere. And what a pain, you know? What a... MP boost. Do I have some recovery? Yes, I do need some. Give me some of that. Give me some of that. Oh, give me some of that. Give me some of that. They have some good amount of grenades, but I do need. Feed me more. Says the guy. And by the guy, well, let's just say the guy. Blim, blim, blim. You know, another disadvantage of me not remembering where to go is the fact that I don't remember where I was or where I've been. So essentially, I could just be backtracking and I wouldn't really know it. But it somehow feels like I've been here. So I'm gonna go back. Maybe I should. Let me just explore a little bit ahead. Just, you know, get the gist of exactly where I've been at. Isn't this where Pierce is? Pierce is not here anymore. Whoa. I imagine that this is where I am. Oh, okay, so maybe she's over here. This touch panel says prep. This touch panel says next. I mean, couldn't I just click it? Whoosh. There seems to be something else over here. I don't really know why. There must be a reason for it, and I may not like it. There is another one over here. I mean, there was a secret in here that I did grab. I grabbed the little bottle crystal or whatever. There seems to be another one over here. And another one. I would take screenshots, but, you know, I'm lazy like that. But this part of the game, at least this room, I haven't really been here. This is where I am. But this is locked. If I remember correctly, one of the FAQs said something about reading the note that Pierce left behind in one of the PCs. Remember? I mean, I guess at this point I should consult with the Elder Gods the steps to get the better ending or like the best ending, because as far as I know, the only requirements was to save Pierce in right field. So Parasite Eve 2, how to get good ending. Well, you can also get a gunblade, but I don't fully know how. I have saved Pierce and correct trigger specific phone calls and character events. Missing one choice will lock you in the normal one or bad ending. What do you mean? Should I trust an FAQ from 2001? Lionheart. Shout outs to the Lionheart. Gameplay endings. Yes, I want the true ending. Once the bosses. No, I don't want that. Okay. Save Flint from the burner by in right field. I have already done that. Defeat the glutton. Cal is holding an eye in the sewers. Open the full moon gate via control panel and press code. Return to right field and save Pierce. Read Pierce's memo in the pod service gantry. Immediately call Jody. Did I already do that? Did I? Get the teddy bear by numbers 9 motorcycles. Get the note from Flint and give him the teddy bear. Oh. Read the Pierce's memo in the pod service gantry. The pod service gantry? But where? Parasite Eve 2. Pod service gantry. I want to know where that is. Could it be the dead place that I was just in? The pod service gantry is in the New York Deep Shelter, where Aya uncovers plot developments. Interact with Pierce or Kyle. Uses a multi-screen control panel to unlock restricted areas. like the golden place. Would it really be the place in which I just was? I don't really know. Oh yeah, well actually it is part of where I was, but how do I unlock that place? Question mark? Oh man, I feel like I'm definitely, or that I already missed some stuff. Because even if things were logged, could I just unlock them from here, or is there like something else that I can do there? I don't know. I don't think I've ever gotten the good ending on this game. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Piece of paper. It's on the receiver, eh? Message. Okay, this is what I was missing. Okay, let's see. Message. Something scribbled on it, eh? Oh yeah, I can... Hold on. I do remember that I can examine notes, but I don't remember how. Circle, perhaps? No. Triangle, there we go. Here's this memo. A torn memo. This message... There. I gotta speak slower. A torn memo. The message is written in the same code Mist's agents use. From the scrawled handwriting, I'd say whoever wrote this was in a hurry. Ah yeah, all the NMC data you and the other hunters ever gathered was stored on this facility's mainframe. Looks like they were using the data in their experiments. Someone was leaking Mist data to the people that ran this shelter. But I found out that Agent Baldwin... Oh man, and we trusted that guy. Well, I mean, he is a bold win, so that may have been, you know, an indication because he was bold and he wanted to win. You know? Oh man, did we run out of it? Did we? Lamau got him. Yeah, never trust a ball that wants to win. Hey, let me call Jody, because essentially that's what we gotta do now. But I'm glad that I didn't skip this, you know. In my infinite amount of not knowing what to do, I essentially, you know, saved my playthrough. Let's call Jody again. Jody. Wait, no, that's Joanna. Here you go. Hi, Aya. It's me, Jody. You know Jody from Parasite Eve 2, eh? Huh? How? He just got back, but he's on the phone. Okay. I don't think he can hear me from this phone. Hey, no sweat. I told him you were my boyfriend calling, eh? Wow. So what's the so juicy that Hal couldn't hear it? What? World of Warcraft? If that's true, then I mean, then just do them. But what should I do? Okay, I'll let Rupert know. They got her. They got her. I'm gonna do another save just because. Damn, they got her. Why is Colonel spelled Colonel? And why isn't it not pronounced Colonel? I mean, you know, maybe calling someone like a colon isn't too respectful, you know. Represent immediately call Jody. Get the teddy bear by number one's motorcycle. How do I do that? I used to know this, but I can't remember. Don't remember anything. But yeah, there should be a reason why it is pronounced Colonel, while it is written Colonel. Okay, but how do I unlock things? I guess I should go back and see if I can just push some stuff. Probably to confuse the enemy. That could be a good reason. Probably. Colonel, probably to confuse the enemy. And it just stuck like that, like, you know, throughout history. Well, I mean, I am confused. Maybe I am the enemy. God damn it. Well, I mean, I am Mexican, so... Okay, now that I've written that, can I unlock stuff, please? Can I not just push button it? Yeah, who knows? Who knew that was gonna be? Oh, living quarters. Well, I mean, they do seem pretty dead to me. Eh? Got him, man. An item, maybe. No way. Can I please unlock stuff from here? Shelter. I don't know. Let's see. No, I don't want an item, man. I don't want an item, man. Or maybe I do want an item. No use for this guy. Living quarters. Isn't that the name of a band? Living quarters? Or what's that? Living something? Living colors that we got. Living quarters. Let me push. I just want to push. Don't you guys ever feel like you guys ever just want to push? Like, and some pregnant women also do that. Hey. Although I don't know if that's that is essentially the thing that they are waiting for. Well, I mean, yeah, technically speaking. Do shelter. Research area. Okay, but how do I unlock it? Maybe I cannot do it by now, eh? I like this. I love the song. Maybe there was another thing that I should have examined there, probably. Eh? But just try it out and see what I can do. This monitor says pupa creature. Eh? Is this a life support system? What sort of stuff? What are they doing here? Oh my god! Oh, here we have the cameras. It says close. Operate close. Operate? These panels look like touch sensors. Push. Oh, I can open them from here. That's really nice. I can use this touch panel to switch the camera as well. Switch it. Lights on. Yeah, keep them on. Lift on. Yes, please. Operate right. Left. Nothing new, nothing fancy. We're not getting jump scares, so that is pretty nice. Oh, I imagine that this is just to know that there's a pyramid in here. Whoosh. Security on. Well, how about security off? Got him. But where exactly is this? This looks familiar, but I don't know exactly where that is. Arkham Asylum? The name sounds familiar. Where exactly could this be? Cam E. This indicates which camera it is someone. I mean, if only I knew. Camera left. I'm still gonna push it to the right. But I don't know. Lift on. Yeah, I get my lift on. Hey, Don Kira, how you doing? Welcome in. That's like all robotic guns shooting you throughout the map. That's why. Yeah, thank you. So that's the security thing. Lights on. How about we turn them off? I cannot really turn them. Yeah. The lights stay on, gentlemen. They're welcome in, Don Kira. How you doing? I mean, I guess, you know, the look of them in game, you know, versus the look of them on 3D, you know, they do look kinda different. They look in 4K, 60 FPS or whatever. Speaking about 60 FPS or whatever, you know, in 4K, this game doesn't look that bad stretched. Like, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but this game is stretched right now. It shouldn't be like this. More than anything, it shouldn't be on 16:9. But I have noticed that this game's backgrounds do stretch relatively well. Like, I'm not using a 16:9 hack because that messes up with the geometry. Eh? Yeah, it looks fine. It doesn't look bad. Which is quite interesting. Eh? Let me save again. Continue your investigations and be careful. He knows something. Hi, doing great. Love this game. Just search if someone was playing it. So I landed here. Gonna just live probably. No worries, no worries. It is nice to have people here. And, you know, just be cool. If I ask about Jody, I might put her in danger. Jesus Christ! I was just reminded of the painting of the cursed woman. If you guys know about the cursed woman, do you guys know why she is cursed, quote unquote? But she looks fine to me. Like it looks like, you know, she's doing fine to me. You guys may have already seen that post as well. A large locket, hazmat suits. This probably contains lab suits. Can I get some? Maybe not. But yeah, sure enough, I'm on my way. I'm on my way to get the best ending. But I don't think I've ever done it, so I don't really know if I'm missing some stuff. Wait, hold on. Doesn't this mean that I can go and get to the other side of the armory first? Let me go there first and see what I can get, because I love the armory. Is she bald? No, but if things go the way they go, or they're going, she might as well be. Search for that painting, the cursed woman, eh? And you'll know why she's cursed, or at least she's cursed. Let me see if I can go to the other side. Hopefully, it's not gonna be locked anymore. Am I going to the right place? Being bald is pretty cursed. Well, I mean, I guess so. Eh? But if you search for that painting, you will know why she looks fine to me. Okay, I haven't locked the door, but could this mean that we are, you know, getting to a point of no return? Hopefully. I know that's where I have to go. I gotta open the map again. This doesn't happen with Resident Evil, I gotta be honest. It is just something that happens with other games like Silent Hill. Like, if you ask me to traverse the Spencer Mansion with my eyes closed, I probably could. But don't ask me to traverse Silent Hill or this game, you know, because it isn't even like a thing of, you know, oh, you haven't really played this game like quite a lot. I think I have played Silent Hill 1 more times than I have played any Resident Evil game. And even then, I haven't really learned the layout of the town of Silent Hill, which is pretty funky. Oh wait, hold on, I don't think this door is electronically locked. It's just locked with a key. Yeah, it just won't open. I'm sorry for the roundabout. Silent Hill 1 is wild, definitely. It is one of those kind of games that if you're not, I guess, ready for it? I don't know how to describe it. Because I had a friend, well, I mean, I still have a friend, and it is one of my best friends. And I had him play through Silent Hill. And if I slap here, no worries, yeah. Get that stream streak in. And I had a friend who wanted to go through the Silent Hill franchise, and he started with Silent Hill 2 because of, you know, the hype of Silent. Well, actually, no, he started with Silent Hill 1. Yeah, he started with Silent Hill 1. And as he played the rest of the series, well, I mean, I guess the rest of what he could play, because he only played up until like 2. He agreed that Silent Hill 1 is definitely way scarier than Silent Hill 2. And that's not like, you know, like anything, you know, like, oh, like older games are better and whatever. No, like, he does agree with me that Silent Hill 1, when it comes to like the atmosphere and everything, is essentially scarier. And I'm glad that he, you know, that he agrees with me on that. The enemy. Oh, hello. Got him, eh? And then and only then I hit you with one of these. Uh-oh, eh? Vibrations. Yeah, I'm getting my vibrations on it. How do I reload again, eh? Oh, here we go. Oh, he actually, like, you know, would do 2 of those. He would do 3 of those in a pyrokinesis. That kind of sucks. I guess I could technically take care of these things. Hold on. There we go. I'm glad that I don't have to deal with these things anymore. Being unable to move because you're tired in this game is definitely a big disadvantage. So I'm glad that I did take care of that. I don't have a rifle. Oh, just crossed my bottle. My bottle of water. Oh, what? Almost fell. I don't have a rifle, and I don't really know if it is a good thing that I don't have a rifle. But, you know, I may definitely be missing out on all the cool things that you can do with the rifle, but you know. I haven't really had a use for it. Aeris magazine, next gen viruses. The virus. How do I check on stuff again, eh? Because I don't remember it. I know that you can inspect stuff. I don't want to use it. Maybe. Yeah, I know. How do I inspect notes again? Fuck with the square. Oh, with triangle. There we go. A magnetic key card. It belonged to the Neo-Arc lead researcher Fred Bowen. From the picture, he looks like a nervous middle-aged man. God. Look at my SUV. Key to an SUV. It has a German-made toy keychain. I mean, even though it is technically a... Well, yeah, aren't nutcrackers German? I always thought that they were like Russian, but no, maybe they're actually like German. Shoutouts to whoever has watched the Nutcracker in any of its iterations. You know, I love the Nutcracker. It is one of my favorite, like, you know, theater plays of all time. I love the Nutcracker. Beep 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 beep. Beep beep beep. Ow 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 ow. Oh, it is not Friday. Hold on, eh? Bow. I'm gonna corner myself just so that I can have an advantage. That is not the gun that I wanted to use. But sure enough, can I necrosis you? Maybe that way he's gonna take a little bit more damage. I love necrosis in this game. It is really nice. Be ready. Got him. Let me use this. Let me get the final shots. It is really nice that status effects don't really transcend beyond the fight. Penicillin. I got some penicillin, eh? Hey bro, do you have a penicillin, eh? A what? A penicillin, eh? Penicillin. Ah. You have one or not, eh? Let me get that thing. What? I got my grenade. Should I use the riot ones? I don't really know the effects of them because I haven't really used them. I know about the air bursts, but I don't really have those. So, okay, what was the next step for getting the good ending? Because I generally do not remember it. According to the wiki, get the teddy bear by numbers 9's motorcycle. Where do I get that? Parasito Eve. Parasite Eve 2. 9. Number 9. Motorcycle. Could it be that I do need to go there before or whatever? Heavy duty motorcycle, a massive something cruiser. It's parked near the boundaries of dry field and abandoned mine. It's a key landmark and requires to trigger a specific game ending. So I do gotta go outside it, I guess. Some motorcycle that reflects the menacing tactical gear. Found parked in the station in the transition area near the end of abandoned mines. Oh, so I do gotta go there. Nobody panic, Bunk, it's back, but I did get a shower, so I'll be in lurk mode. No worries, Bunk. So yeah, before I go anywhere near here, I should definitely go back to the beginning of the area. Which, admittedly speaking, I don't remember where that is. Also, don't we also fight a hidden boss in that area? I specifically remember having trouble with an enemy that goes under, you know, underneath the earth. And it is really, really scary. Eh? So maybe that's where I can find it. I don't know. Maybe the enemy that I'm talking about was the horses, but I don't know. I don't even remember how to get back to the exit of the dry field. Not dry field, but you know, the mines. Let me go up. Maybe by going up I will, you know, fix all of my problems. Who knows? The enemy, yeah. Oh, I'm glad that I got him. Where's the rest of them? The rest of them. Can I interact with the environment while I do this? Yes, I can. It opens up down there. Everything looks man-made. A faint warm breeze exhausts from below. Far below, pipes crisscross like a spider's web. This structure is enormous. I like the fact that this game has a lot of flavor text. You know, you can inspect, you know, things 3 or 4 times. And you'll have a different line of text, which is pretty good. You know, it is nice that they have that attention to detail. Attention to detail. Attention to detail. Can't go on a straight line for the life of me. Hello, eh? Got him, eh? Oh, there's more than one. Let me see if I can get him somehow. What could that guy be? And if only I had more light. If only I had a gun that had a light, you know, attached to it. It did something, but I don't know what it did. Eh? Oh, it died. Eh? That's what it did. Eh? So the transition between the mines and this place. So maybe I do gotta go back to the beginning. Eh? What exactly that was that? Gotta go over here, I believe. Maybe not. Bleep, 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 bleep. I love this soundtrack. It just goes bleep, 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 bleep. I hear you. Hopefully it is not the... Well, I mean, if it is... If it just so happened to be the bats, that'd be really bad. Reloading. I'm getting bitten. Ow. Maybe I should have used the gun, you know, the handgun, the automatic handgun. I was gonna say, yeah, watch as this guy gets me. Man. I'm still getting some good experience, I would say. Hit and don't be hit, that's the name of the game. Let me see what I can find out. We get some bullets. Inventory full, amazing. Can I do anything about this? Need any further use? I understand, be careful and keep up the good work. Am I saving on my second save or... Yes, I'm saving on my second save. It is nice that you don't have to scroll down, you know, from the very top, because otherwise that would be really bad. There's bound to be stronger enemies outside. Maybe even will find myself in a drive-by. I don't really know how to call it. In a surprise attack. Ow. So much for that. I've got them all, Jesus Christ. But at least a lot of them, man. I'm dying little by little. Imagine having to use a shotgun for a scorpion, you know? I know that there's some people that have done that and definitely do that on a daily basis. But just imagine finding a scorpion that big, just, you know, that requires you to use a shotgun. I don't even want to think about it. Have you guys thought about it? Have you guys thought about it? Well, I don't want to think about it. Not even that, just... How many shots do you need, man? What's another one? I'm probably just gonna get you with this. And that wasn't even enough. Oh. That definitely tells you something about the inflation of the world. So if my calculations are right, the motorcycle should be outside of here. Enemy? I hear the enemy, but I don't see it. That is really bad. Getting close. Gotta do something. That is not the enemy that I want you to... You know, I'm just gonna do this. Amazing. That felt good. There you go. Okay, so where motorcycle where? I mean, I guess I could just at least, you know, get my stuff. You can give this gun. I don't really need it. I mean, I have some Hydra. Layer, I don't really Destination, no. I don't even know what I need the bottle. But I do have a bottle. We have those. Penicillin. Sure. Cures darkness and whatever. I don't need it. Let me get some of my Hydra back. I don't really need the slugs. Riot. Well, riot things. Okay. I don't need the tactical vest. Better than the rest. Well, not really. And I'm probably gonna get... Well, nothing. If anything, maybe another MP boost. There we go. I'm gonna keep the bottle just because. Yo, how you doing, Wingskis? How you doing? How you doing, Winks? Binks? Binks? How do you pronounce your name, man? Let me know, man. Yeah, welcome in. Welcome in. You just got me trying to see if I can get the best ending in, which I don't really know how to because I don't know where the motorcycle could be in. But apparently there's a motorcycle somewhere around in this game that I can get. One of my favorite games, by the way. Hell yeah. It seems like this game is, you know, the favorite of some of the people, some of the fans that have played the franchise, and you know, I can see why. For some people, you know, it is the first one. To some people, it is the second one. There's a very small niche that, you know, the third birthday is their favorite one, but I'm still yet to play the third birthday. Someday I definitely will play. But right now I'm trying to get the best ending because I've never done that. So I just decided on a whim that I should definitely do that. But I cannot find the motorcycle, and I don't really know where that may be. If you know, let me know. Because it is supposed to be on the outside. Location found parked in the transition area near the end of the abandoned mine, leading to the shelter entrance. Near the end of the abandoned. But should I get it before or after what? I don't need number 9. I only need to know how or where or when the motorcycle can appear. Motorcycle. Or is it? Do I have to like fight the guy first before? Motorcycle. This is a motorcycle and travel between locations, including his appearance in the main. The mine marks the transition point leading from the abandoned mines into the final shelter area. But haven't I already done that? If you're trying to trigger a specific event, I don't know. Should I fight the guy first, or should I search for the motorcycle? Because, as I said, I haven't really found the motorcycle, so I don't really know where that is. It is supposed to be between the shelter and the abandoned mines, but that's about the only indication that I have. I don't know if I should go fight the guy first, if I should go here first. Should I just, you know, go here, go there, go everywhere? Maybe I already found it, maybe I missed it. Maybe I've already done an oopsie daisy. Well, oopsie daisy is for, you know. But yes, supposedly it should be here, eh? Oh, wait, hey, what? Nothing unusual here, what do you mean, eh? Hold on, let me see that again. Let me go back out and then inside, because she did say something about, oh, this is, you know, there must be something where it came from. Doesn't really help that it is really dark. An old vibrating sieve. There's a mine shaft above. That must be where the creatures came out. Okay, sure. Never mind. So could it be that the transition area is where nothing unusual here, she says. The transition area could be the little corridor between, you know, this and the other side. Maybe there was indeed a motorcycle and I just missed it. But I don't see no motorcycle. I only see the remaining decaying corpses of my enemy. And nothing much more than that. Nothing much more than that. And I doubt that he would carry a motorcycle all the way down here. Maybe I do gotta fight him. I mean, I guess unless I see a video, but that way, I mean, it is not like I would spoil myself. I have played this game before, just have never gotten the best ending. So I don't know. I'm gonna go with my instincts and say that maybe, just maybe, I do gotta like fight the guy first. Stay on this floor, yes. But if anybody has confirmation on if that's what I gotta do, please let me know. That would save us a ton of time for you, both you and me. Although technically speaking, you could just leave the stream. That would save you you know. But don't do that, man. Oh, you can also go there from here. I did not know. Notice. Yeah, someday I will find that motorcycle. I guess I could just also ask. Do I find number 9's motorcycle before or after the goal? Before entering the shelter at the end of the abandoned mines, and you must use the key on it to open the secret passage. However, if you were looking for the teddy bear and one motorcycle for the good end, you must return to it after defeating the glutton boss in the sewers. In the sewers. Look at the cabin door leading directly, but I have already done that. Use to unlock the cavern. Wait, don't I already have a teddy bear? Eh? Maybe I already have the thing that I need. Bowman SUV key. Bronco Master Key, Monkey Wrench, Magnet, Drive Field Manual, Scientific Journal. No, I do not have it. I mean, I do have an SUV, but factory. I do need, like, you know, visual reference. After beating the I did beat the glutton on the sewers. After returning to Drive Field and visiting the bot service gantry, I have already done that. And visiting the bot service gantry. Maybe I have not. Well, yeah. Found next parked motorcycle before proceeding back down to the golden freezer. Abandoned mines. I need abandoned mines. Motorcycle. Motorcycle. When I cycle the motor. So to unlock the cavern door into secret passage. Blizzard Chaser. There at the mine entrance, they was faced with an impressive number of chasers. Cal was injured in the fire castle. One desert chaser. In the time I fought off the remaining desert chasers off the fall. Okay, worried about his safety there. She had covered a large gap in the bridge. A large oak plank. After completing a puzzle in the form of an electrical circuit, the gate unlocked and Aya was attacked by the Blizzard Chaser. Which I imagine it is the horses? Yeah, no, it is the guy. Yeah, I have already fought that guy. I defeated the two forms of the beast and from Kalsang. During the fight, the circuit of the secret bridge was damaged, though Aya found a secret jumper. A second jumper, and okay, bypassed the energy. From there, Aya was able to unlock the cavern door to the secret passage leading to the shelter. With the turn of a key on a nice goal. But where is the motorcycle? Can't really find the motorcycle, eh? Isn't it supposed to be there? Cavern jumper, motorcycle. The bear. Cycle at the end of the secret passage. Aya uses it to descend into the shelter, so it should be around here. Like, hold on, let me go back. I'm sorry that I have to go, like, you know, back and forth in between it. But maybe it is possible that I did. That I did indeed about the thing. Because, you know, even if I do find a motorcycle, it is not like I have the key for it, eh? So maybe I do gotta get the key for it, you know, by fighting number 9, eh? But I just wanna, you know, confirm that I'm not crazy, eh? And that I did in fact not find the motorcycle, eh? I should probably speed this up for you guys as well, eh? Because there's no motorcycle. Apparently the transitional phase between you know, the shelter and the mines should be this one. But there's no motorcycle. Am I right or am I right? If I do secret passage. Oh wait, hold on. I mean, yeah, sure enough, isn't this the name of it? The secret passage, eh? Yeah, I don't see any motorcycle in here. I mean, I guess unless, as I said it, I do gotta fight him first, and then and only then I get the thing. I guess for visual evidence, the only thing that I should search for is a video, you know, with the steps of how to get the best ending. That should only be it. Okay, let's see. Parasite Eve 2. Best. Well, how to get best ending. I'm also aware that there is a gauntlet in this game. 3 minutes, first attack station, final battle best ending. No. How to get the best ending? No. Maybe somebody does explicitly say, yo, you gotta get the thing. After you meet a little girl for the first time and receive a phone call from peers, yeah, once then use the phone and yeah. Somewhere in between the underground parking lot and the area just outside the shelter, you'll find a motorcycle with a teddy bear on it. Pick it up and the teddy bear. But I did not find anything. True ending, no farming, eh? True ending, so she says. So they say. Best ending, eh? But could you please get me the thing, eh? I only need like visual reference for it, eh? Intramis, the dry field, shelter, weapon room, eh? Black card, I don't know how to get that. Dry field night, mist headquarters. Holy water. Holy water? What do you mean holy water, eh? Oh, I mean the water for the, yeah, sure. Black card? How do you get the black card? I'm getting so confused there. Oh, apparently you get the black card from another place. Never mind, that's nothing that I need right now. Or maybe I do have it. I don't know. Weapon room, medicine, dry field, rescue peers. Shuttle 3, get the peers memo and call Jody. Teddy bear, yes, I need that. I need that with my life. Or they already have the gunblade. That's amazing. Eh? Okay, how do you get the thing? Apparently the gunblade, you know, packs a big punch. Eh? Where exactly is this place? Because this isn't even the mine. I mean, I guess, yeah, sure enough, this is a place I haven't really been to already. Yeah, no, this is a place I have not been to already. Okay, never mind. Eh? Yeah, never mind. Okay, we move on, everybody. We move on. I'm sorry, I wasted like half an hour of your time. But it do be like that sometimes, you know? I'm gonna move up at a super electronic speed, just to make up for it. So yeah, never mind. Because it definitely felt like that was where you actually get the teddy bear. I don't know why you would say otherwise. Okay, so moving on. Now that we are here, we can definitely go to the other place. I don't really think I can go to the, you know, from there or to there from the control room, so I'm just gonna go here instead. And I hope that is the place that I do gotta go to. Never mind. This must be the place. And I gotta be honest, this is not my first playthrough, as I said, it's just that I've never done the best ending. So, silly Billy me doesn't know where things are. Let me see if I am by a miracle of life I can actually go here. This room feels interesting. Golden freezer. Isn't that the name of a, you know, a golden defense system? A golden unit, 8 golden units are held in each storage deployment point. For launching golems, activate the control room defrost program. Bound golem. Color green, the standard patrol model. Rook golem. Color gray, close combat model. Night golem. Purple, night operation model. Bishop golem. Color red, special operation model. Got it. These are those giant cyborgs, so they were stored in here. It's cold in here too. So Pierce is not here. Frozen. Bim 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 bim. This is right. Maybe after fighting the guy, that's where I will find Pierce, because he's definitely not here. I was gonna say something, but I forgot about it. There we go. And I love coffee. Unlock the door. Hey, another roundabout. I doubt that Pierce may be here, but who knows? Doesn't really stand out to me that he may be here. Blip, blip, blip. And so on and so forth. Okay, that way we can go over here. Maybe that way, maybe only that way, we can actually like fight the guy. I also kind of wonder how good the gunblade may be. Maybe it isn't as good as I think it may be. Underground parking. Underground? Like Midnight Underground? Yo, shoutouts to them. I wonder if this phone dials out. Understand, be careful, and keep all the good work. Man. Who knew the bald wanted to win it? Hydraulic lift pallet truck. Probably used for loading. A pallet truck. And it is hydraulic. Hydraulic, supersonic. This is the garage. It's closed now, but there is a control panel to the right. Control panel. Hey, someone left a key here. A car key. The lamp is on. This panel seems to be operational. Oh, whoosh. Oh, that opens it, but this calls cars out of the garage. It looks like a touch panel system. Let me maybe get this one. Push. Did that do anything? No, right? Also, I gotta get it on the red one, maybe. There we go. This box must have been causing the panel error. Oh, a build pouch. Thank you. There's nothing more in here. Really now. Shouldn't the car have been called already? I don't know. I don't know. Let me see if I can call any other car. Let me call this one. Look at this dude. An electric car. Let's roll. Maybe later. Yeah, I don't really know if things are, supposed to be there. I don't think I need this. So she says emergency rations. They're still shut. This panel controls the shutter. Turntable. One stop vehicle on the turntable. Pass ID car through reader. 3 gate will open. It's to be a car on the turntable for it to work. I mean, I guess it also depends on a large gate for vehicles is closed. A truck. I don't know if this is the one that I gotta get. Let me see if I can get another car. I don't know if I want an electric car. Hello, I am an electric car. I can go really far and I cannot really go really fast. And if you use me, people will think you're gay. That's what the Simpsons said. It's gonna be the same car anyway. No good, the key doesn't fit. This must be for a different car. Maybe that one, I don't know. Uh-huh. I see the vision. Let me check that one out. Maybe one of these has to be the car for me. Oh good, the key doesn't fit. This might be for a different car. Could it be the one that I add down there? Maybe not. I get the picture, says the guy. Maybe this one. Because in the red one, there was no car to begin with. Hey, let me try that one. Maybe something is bound to happen if I do get that car. Good, this keys for a different car. I mean, we did have an SUV car. Maybe this one. Ah, look at that one, eh? Let's roll. The key fits. I'm off. Well, that was a really short ride, eh? That quick car is on the turntable. Eh? Now to open the gate. I have to open the gate to leave. Eh? Can I not check the truck over there? I have to open the gate first. Well, guess so, eh? Hallelujah. The panel controls the shutter. Turntable operations. Stop vehicle on the turntable. Pass the D card through reader. Gate will open. Could this be the reader? There wasn't anything else that I needed to unlock, right? Maybe there was. I don't know, man. So I just have to pass an ID card through the card reader. I doubt that this is a card reader, but sure enough. It actually is. And off we go, everybody. Let me make another save just so that I can see and say that I'm not making a mistake. The wife of Mr. Steak there. Here we go. Yippee. That was a really short ride. Jeez, I sure hope that I can find a motorcycle in here. Pedestrian airlock. What did he call me? Ow, not again. Why is he electrified? Eh? Miss me with a. Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome in. Thank you so much for lurking and being here, amigo. They welcome in. Ow, ow, ow. Look at that guy, he just went wow. Yeah, I hope that you're having a love. I hope that everybody's here is having a love. Should I give him necrosis? I don't really know. I'm gonna give him some pyrokinesis. Just wait for him to die, just like that. Ow. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna grenade his ass. I'm okay. I just watched the Odyssey. What about you? Oh, I haven't really watched it. I kind of forgot about it. But I hope that it is a really nice movie. I'm doing pretty good, actually. I'm doing amazingly amazing, as I always like to say. I'm having a nice Wednesday. I was gonna say Friday, but you know, I mean, it is Friday everywhere, somewhere on this planet. But I'm doing pretty good. I'm trying to remember things about the game that I seemingly forgot because I haven't played this game in like 10 years. Because it do be like that, you know. But I'm glad that you're doing okay. More enemy. Oh, wow. Get us out of there. Ow. Now he's getting my out of there. Hold on, I'm a little bit exhausted. Oh, now he's gonna get me. Let me get that metabolism at the ready. Hell yeah, debunking error in the chat. Ow! I got him, man. Hold on. But yeah, Gas is in the chat as well, eh? Isn't she amazing, guys? Isn't she amazing? Ellie. We happy Fridaying it in this town. Around town. I got some air bursts. Sure, let me... I mean, I have a good amount of rifle bullets. It would be really bad to, you know... I do have a crystal. Maybe I can have it twice? I don't know if the crystals do... I don't know if the crystals do... stack. Well, I gotta make it to the gym before we catch y'all on the flippy floppy. Flippity floppy. No worries, Monk. Have a lovely one. Eh? What have we here? I remember this bike from the mines. Isn't it number 9's? There's that leather holster with the bottle cap mark. This has to be his. Wait, this is Steve's. I got a teddy bear. I love teddy bears. Yeah, he kidnapped Eve, and we gotta find a lost child essentially. Eh? Number 9's back. He's taking Eve. They may still be close by. Okay, now that I've done that, what is the next requirement for me to get the best ending? Get a note from Flynn, then give him the teddy bear, rescue Pierce and Golden Freezer. Okay, I gotta wait until I find Flynn. I don't know why he would be here. You know, he'd be like that. But yeah, how's your Wednesday going on, everybody? And the Odyssey. Is it a good movie? I have heard good things about it. And basically just that. I haven't really heard anything bad. I can't release it from here. It says, yeah. I did watch that anime. And I don't think I watched the last OVA of it. I just wanted to drop in. I'm probably going to rest. I don't really feel well today. And I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry to hear that. But I really hope that your day gets better. You know. And if not, I hope tomorrow will be a better day. The panel reads locked. I can't release it from here. Locked. Kinda wonder exactly how I can do that. There seems to be some doors that I can enter. For example, this one. That is still locked. Sounds about right. Let me see if I can somehow get... This must be the locking system for the gate outside. Funny, password. That's already been entered. There's a switch. Yeah, something. Look at those 3D effects! Goddamn. This lock is already released. You know, this is one of the best, graphically looking games you will ever see in the span of the lifespan of the PlayStation 1. It's pretty. I can't release it. Maybe I did find my way to this one. Release the lock. It's this panel. Something is bound to happen. Man, that guy did not have a good day. Ow. He was... Something is going on. Doesn't really help that, you know, the amount of time that you are exhausted is kind of random, man. So, I better use this before anything bad happens. If he wanted to, like, you know, mind control me or something, I don't know. That felt really bad. Airbus, yeah, sure, why not? I wonder where I can find Flint. An electric car for towing crates. Looks like it's out of juice. God. This panel opens the gate. Let's try opening, shall we? If everything was as easy as that, you know. God damn. But ain't that amazing? Are they gonna dance to Thriller now? Up we go. God damn. You know, something similar happened to a guy in Mexico just now. Eh? Well, not just now, but like, you know, the past day, the past couple of days. If it only was that easy to actually like get. I mean, they're using high caliber like bullets, so of course, you know, that would be the case. But I was using grenades. I really hope that none of them die, by the way. They do seem to have things under control, eh? How you guys? September 6, 2000, 6:37 p.m. White House, Washington, D.C. Goddamn. What's the situation on the front? Oh wait, that's not Obama. Eh? I was completely under control, sir. Almost. What do you mean? Well, we are unable to enter our own sector due to a biological barrier. Just like 2 years ago? Hey. I'm your former President Barack Obama. It's very likely, sir. Well, we just received word that the missed agent destroyed the barrier. Recon says they're confirming an additional new barrier, sir. Wow. Honor rejected by any chance? As we have yet to confirm our objective, it's possible, sir. I'm just starting this, Wow, this game looks gorgeous. Oh, the whole one. He received no communication. Fine looking game, eh? What now then? We're at the end of our options. It's time for Plan D. Decisive strike from orbit could solve our problems in a split second, sir. How much time shall we allow for withdrawal? Unfortunately, there's no time left. They'll be buried in Arlington, proud heroes of the country. Ask me to make the call. Mr. President, the fate of 260 million US citizens is riding on this decision. Right on time, eh? I know. Goddamn. September 6, 2003, 52 p.m. Mojave Desert, Nevada. You Mitocondria? I don't even know what name, what was to give them. First time you heard of them? There's what Mist is after. They are those creatures' main ingredients. What about the biological pollution in the shelter? Find out the new mitochondria without hosts are grouping. They're looking for new hosts, searching for anything more live. That's a hard story to swallow, eh? Either way, it won't be a problem. Our men have full hazmat protection. That is not enough. I wouldn't be so confident. They can also affect the mitochondria already within us. Actually, we did get a report of something other than the cyborgs. I will hope that what you describe hasn't happened to my men. It might be wise to quarantine them and run tests. I see, eh? It seems we have no choice. What about yourself? Will you be okay in there? Please, excuse me. Sir? Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, man. Blah 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 blah. Or so they say. Eve. I really hope that I didn't miss Flint, you know. Uh-oh. Agent Bro. Agent Bro. I have bad news. God damn it. We completed a thorough search of the area. But we can't find any girl or large man meeting your description. Same with the others. I see. Have you secured the entire shelter area? Well, I'll be frank. Filthy, eh? We run into an obstruction in one sector. We can't get in. Thought so. But you know what it is? Yes. I should be able to get in there. Can I go check it out? So why not? The secured area should be safe. But I can't speak for the lower levels. Please use caution. Thank you. Up we go. Can I interact with you? A little bit more? No? Okay. Let's see if they actually give us a little bit more ammunition. A case of rations. A case of rations. A case of rations. Telegraphist. We haven't received any reports from our team in the township. I'll let you know if we hear anything. Fortunately, shortwave radio can't penetrate shelters like it. That's okay. can use the phone inside. The strategic wireless comm system has an encryption function. Can I use this comm system, Lieutenant? Oh, please go ahead. Oh, hello, Aya. HQ is helping me uncover some of Hal's shady connection. We may have played a part in someone's nasty scheme all along, and I was not noticing a thing. If things here to me, go find that bastard. You're the only one who can save Eve and Pierce now. God damn. Oh yeah, technically speaking, Pierce is still out of, well, not out of commission, but he's missing in action. Can I ask you not to look at that, eh? I saw a display about these cyborgs. I can't believe they obtained all that information since arriving here. Can I help you? Nothing, sorry. Is this FBI professionalism? I just want to look at stuff, you know? We have our secrets too, I'm sure you understand. Of course it didn't. It's also some sort of chemical form. Which... Starting will only draw attention. Can I have some of this medicine? I don't see why not. Go ahead. I do need to make some imagery. Let's see. What can I sacrifice? Protein capture suit. Nice. Yeah. Let me do this over here. I do need to move this over here. We get that ringer solution. You mean impossible? I already made a... Alright. I guess that's just how it works. A bottle. I have a crystal. Yes, riot. Oh yeah, let me use it actually. No further modifications. I mean, if I do find a better armor, I may need to use it then. So he's gonna use this. Just gonna discard. There's nothing here that I really want. There's probably holds TNT, eh? I'm dynamite. They have some of these. Please be my guest. Nothing here to use. I mean, it is interesting that he doesn't really, like, you know, ask, why do you want grenades, eh? Or a grenade gun. Well, you know, we have our secrets. Doggy! Doggy! Big doggy! Hello, doggy. How did you find me, Flint? Big doggy. What's this on your neck? I got a canister. Well, can I stir it? And maybe because I have an imagery for, that's fine. Flint. Good boy. Little boy. There's something on his neck. Let me see what I can do. I mean, if the big boy gave it to me, there's no way that I cannot accept it. I like to move it. I mean, I have a bottle. I don't even know what I can use it for. I mean, I don't really need the slugs to begin with. Big bit. A little bit. Oh yeah, let me give him the teddy bear canister, small canister on Flint's neck. The small tube that hung around Flint's neck, there's a message inside. It's a Douglas letter. Ah yeah, if you're reading this, you must be okay, thank God. I gave Flint something I thought might be of use to you. Don't worry, I'll put it on your tab. God damn. And yeah, let me give him the teddy bear. A well-loved teddy bear. One of its size is missing. K9. Flint, I'm looking for this girl. Help me find her. Big dog, big dog, big dog. The big baby boy. Reinforcements coming. Just advance guard. Backup forces should be arriving shortly. The situation is under control. We have some of that ammo. You've been cleared. Take as much as you need, man. But to the military to come through with the ammo. Well, I guess I have permission. But just take what I need. Have to load up on ammo. Borrow which ammunition? Oh, I would love stun grenades, yes. I'll give you some Hydra as well. And some buckshot. I need those. I already have a ton of Parabellum. Thank you. Hell yeah. Does the Cyborgs only have close combat weaponry? Probably to the revolt. I think so too. But cover they'd be very vulnerable to range attacks. Do you have any more flavor text? No, he doesn't. Good luck, thank you. Hello. Oh, there's Shorty. Hi, Haya, you're looking great. Hey, we did it. We did it, eh? Caught that rat Hal by his furry little tail. It was a furry, eh? What did you find out? It was just like you said, he was slipping info to private interests. I don't know what to say. Do you know anything about the organization? Most of the evidence is gone. Oh, too bad, but you know, it wasn't just Hall. Turns out that Mist's agents from other areas were involved. They were using genetic info from MMCs for who knows what. Represent the case, you wouldn't believe how deep it goes. The iceberg of the Mist. Everyone can get to the bottom of the truth. I'll wrap things up here. Right on, you go, girl. What about Pierce? She looks like the girl from Hotshot Golf. Or Everybody's Golf. Well, we don't know where he is. Really? Oh. But I'm also kinda jealous. He's always the biggest chicken, but telling Maya needs help. And it's like Shazam, he's some big action hero. Give the poor guy a break. Oh, did I hit a nerve? Oops, sorry. Hiya. I just talked to the lieutenant. He'll let you trade your BP for weaponry if you want. Just talk to the handsome soldier by the truck over there. Thank you, you're a lifesaver. Ah, yeah, guess what? I went and got all the stuff you left outside. It's in the container back, in the back. Thank you. Oh, I'm worried about Pierce. And that little girl either. I know. I'm sure they'll be totally fine. Pierce a big old hero now. And that girl's got some moves. I'm sure you're right. Go get it, Maya. Yahoo! Yippee! Wahoo! Yahoo! Just everything I left outside. This one maybe. I do need to put some stuff out. I don't need this bottle. I kinda need this, but not really. I do need my GPS. I don't really need the rifle bullets. If only it was faster. There we go. Buckshot. I mean, if I do have Hydra, I don't really need the Parabellum. So at least there's that. There you go. Let me see if I can find some spark. I only have some Parabellum. Nothing else, sadly. None of that right now. But that is nice that they do let you get some stuff. A big boy, big dude. Large military vehicle. What up, man? This is Ray, I presume. I read about you in the paper. I was in New York during the incident. On vacation. Bad vacation spot, in retrospect. Guess I have to thank you for my life, actually. Oh, I haven't done anything to merit such gratitude. I was just fighting myself then. This time, too. Rifle. The sewer's blocked off. The server is still running around. inside. I advise you to keep clear of the lower floors. Use extreme caution. Okay, so which guy is gonna... Oh, hello, right? You need something? Sell me some guns, please? Sure thing. Let me know what you want. Items. I do have this amount of items, but nothing really comes to mind. I guess a recovery thick would be nice. When it comes to armor, though, tactical armor, modern all-terrain combat armor includes heads-up monitor detector. Goddamn. I just custom-made armored vest, outfitted for anti-NMC operations. It definitely looks like one of those armors from that 3D, which was supposed to be like the first 3D ever TV show. I don't remember, but it was supposed to be like, you know, all techy and stuff. I kind of wonder if it's better than the one that I have. I really, really hope that it is. Oh, I do need me some Spartan, man. I need me some Spartan. Yeah, give me that. Man, when it comes to weapons, some machine gun flashlight attached. How better it is from the one that I have, and it is 9mm. I don't really know. SMB clip holder, magazine clip holder increases ammo capacity by 30. But how much does it have right now? Kind of wondering. This shotgun I want. I love the, you know, automatic shotguns or semi-automatic shotguns. Armor, bike, small portable flamethrower, custom M4A1 attachment, and a javelin. I already have the grenade disc. I may end up buying both the shotgun and the new armor, but I do gotta make a save. Pistols won't cut it against those sirens. I recommend rifle ones. Maybe. I did buy some Spartans. Ice. So maybe I can get those guys. Let me load it up now that I can. I mean, this doesn't have a lot of range and it does have a lot of weight. We get the Spartans. I love the Spartan bullets. Big dog, the big dog. I wonder if Flint is gonna, you know, follow me throughout. Let me make a save before I do anything. I'll record your request. Good luck, your reporter. But it is nice that they, in the end, got the bad guy. Because who knows what may have happened if that wasn't the case. Oh, there's a map over here. Can I get a map? A map with the dry field region. I'll enter it on my GPS. My current location isn't that far from town. So maybe I can go back, probably? Maybe, hopefully. I don't know why. Okay, let's buy the new armor. Look at the dog. The dog is at the ready. The dog is at the ready. I love the dog. Man, I love dogs. Anything else? Let's see, armor. Tactical armor. Let me go and buy it. All terrain, Mortal Kombat terrain. How about a clip? You don't want to be waving an empty gun at a cyborg. That could be true. Let's see. Combat armor. It is better, but I do have less attachments. I mean, I can live. I have another pouch that I can use for this. So this is better, but how better? How much better? I don't know. Just for the loads, let me compare it to the other one, the other armor. I special. Trouble seeing a cyber tracing a flare. You can use their sensitive optics system against them. What a shoot you at. And not that one. It does give me more MP, but more HP is definitely better. Okay, let me load up. Press again to reset it. It is nice that you gotta push it twice because, you know, pressing it once by mistake is, you know, hard enough. Well, not hard enough, but, you know, discouraging enough. No, not that one. Funny that it did save my my position on the save screen. Okay, let's buy that new thing. It is nice that I did consider the pouch. Now in next places, I now know that I do need to keep 2 of those. Tactical armies. Thank you. For the clip. Oh, I do need to. Well, I don't know. I mean, I cannot really sell weapons in this game. I do need another one just so that I can get the other shotgun. Key items, key items, key items. Here we go. Tactical arm. And then only then, let me get that bell pouch going. Yep. Crystal. The crystals. Crash the crystals. First, let me get my guns. Let me move it over here. Shotgun. Am I good? I mean, if I already have this gun, do I really need it on the other one? Just in case. Oh, it automatically changes to here. Well, that's really nice. Then let me get my ammunition. Don't really need the air burst that much. Can you feel the ammunition tonight? Hey. We're here. I mean, if they are allowing me to get this amount of ammunition, it kind of means that they mean business, you know? Buckshot. Buckshot. I mean, I have already everything that I do need. Recovery 3. And maybe... I do need some MP though. Oops. I mean, I do have an MP recovery from my truck. So let me get those. MP boost. Yeah. Oops. Because I do like to move it. Dude, the amount of fun that they may have had by programming the whole inventory system, eh? Like, it does give you a vibe that they did put some care into the inventory system. They were having a blast making this game. Okay, now that has been done, recovery 2. Didn't I already put the Spartans in here? No, I put the Hydra, I'm sorry. Spartans. I love the Spartan. I don't know, if you guys know, let me know if the submachine gun is way better than the automatic handgun. Either crystal protein. That should be fine enough. Maybe I can, you know, change between the Hydra and the Spark if I do wanna, you know, switch it up a little bit. There we go. Tactical arm. But I wish I could sell some of my equipment though. Let me put the other thing, the tactical armor, no, combat armor. You go. Not right now. I imagine that, you know, in 2 or 3 combats that I may do, I will have enough to buy the other shotgun. I could also buy the SMG. Rapid fire 12 gauge combat shotgun. So want that. I may have enough for the rifle and everything else, but I don't know. I'll be fine. If you have trouble seeing a cyber tracing a flare, yeah, thank you so much. Okay, let's go save once more and then we venture forth, everybody. We venture forth. Me do neum. Record your report. Good luck. Thank you. And just like that, things happen to go pretty smooth. Just the way I like it. I've been debating whether I should or not play Persona 4 on stream. It could be a fun thing to do. Let's get going. I don't think I can open this big gate with my hands. There must be a control panel. So it should open the gate. Here we go. I hope that I can come back, you know. So we got. I hope that the dog follows me and he didn't just go on his own. Oh, he does follow me. That is amazing. I wonder if, you know, the lower levels or the upper levels or whatever are gonna be an analog of the Chrysler building. This container looks quite sturdy. It's labeled excavator. It seems they intended to further expand New York. Is that over? I really hope that I can find another pouch just laying around. Mechanical shovel. What up, dog? Do you find anything? Chemical fertilizer. I wonder what will happen with the flora of New York now. Could replant them if I had that. A forklift. The battery's dead. Here we go, eh? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go now. I don't even know which weapon I have equipped. Shouldn't be too bad. Just hold down, dog. Pedestrian airlock. I do want to go back where Pierce is. He knows what's up. Gotta take the doggy for a ride. Gotta take it for a round. Ticket. Another speaker, move out, yes. Autobots, roll out. Yes, hello, eh? Agent Prayer? This is Lieutenant Grant speaking. We don't have details yet, but we received orders to withdraw. I think you should get out as soon as possible. Eh? I'm sorry, we have yet to find him. I understand. We won't get in your way, eh? That was me. Come back as soon as you have completed your objective. Yes. Just like that, we begin, eh? And according to everything and anything, Pierce should be in the golem thing. I don't think I'm gonna be finding any enemies, especially since the dog is with me. Because I don't want anything but to happen with the dog. Yeah. Oh, Pierce, where are you? Yes. A friend in need to. Pierce! Yeah. So cold. Where? I'm in the shelter. Gasp. Oh, wait. I was running a search on who's been back in this place. They came rushing in. It's okay. Always behind bars. Dum diddy dim diddy diddy diddy. Good. That's a relief. Was about to become a snowman, you know? You're a busy man. First you're a mom and then you're Frosty. Better than being one of them. Thank you, Aya. That's why you've saved me. I'm sorry. It's all my fault. Wasn't that the name of the song? Eh? It's all your fault. Sorry. I just. God damn, boy. God damn, I was not expecting this. God damn, boy. God damn, boy. God damn, boy. Oh, and that's everything, eh? Oh, you've been through a lot. Okay, sorry, I thought something else was going on. It's like you want to finish this yourself. Finish this fight, huh? Leave the clean up to me. You worry about Eve. Okay. Won't say goodbye. See you topside. Into the next video. Topside. Hehe. Don't worry about me. Get going, get. It's money, honey. Better hurry up. Okay, if you say so. And that should be the last step for me to get the good ending. Apparently. Dog near the camera. Look at dog. Okay, so that should be it. But should this be the place I should go to? Maybe. I don't know. Any indication on where I should be going? Maybe over here, maybe over there. Man, that is the tunnel, the west mine. Be sheltered. If I'm the only one who can save her. Okay, but what is there any place I need to go? Well, I mean, yeah, true enough. The dog is gonna be the one who guides me. So there you go. Dog. Doesn't really matter if I go to the armory or not, or if I find the key or whatever. The dog is calibrating it. Look at the good. It's amazing. Yeah. He knows where to go. He knows the good stuff. He knows all the secrets. I'm just amazed of how good this dog is. You know? Today I'm gonna show you how this dog he might me so good. That guy. Eh? Woof. What's wrong? Who's there? I'm an FBI agent. I can't see. Radiation leak up ahead. So sudden. The heat. Too quick a hit. Down for. Get her killed all you can. You'll be okay. Those aren't radiation burns. A rapid mitochondria increase flash heated your cells. Such should return soon, hopefully. You sure? You'll be fine, I promise. I'd stay, but I don't have time. Don't worry. The pain's going away, just like you said. I'll be able to walk once I can see it. Flint. Stay with him, Flint. Big dog, good dog. I love the dog. Yeah, Flint. Not that way. I don't know where I'm going. The good dog, the good dog. Man, I love dogs. Dogs are amazing. Found Pierce? Great. Now for Eve. You can do it. I keep changing everybody's voice. And I just don't remember. If I don't give everybody a Mediterranean kind of accent, like the ones from the movies that which they talk like this. If I don't give them that voice, I just give them like deep voice or like hi, like hi boys. I'm by no means a voice actor, but I still find it funny to just give them voices like that. It's just a really funny thing to say. A really funny thing to say and a really funny thing to say things with. Oh, he's already out. Hell yeah. This guy's, however, cyborgs. It's all charred. What could generate that amount of heat? I mean, if only we knew. The carbon fiber suit is melted. How many thousands of degrees? Eve, is she really this powerful? If she keeps using her energy like this, she'll burn herself out. A candle. I'll just stop. She's a modern day poet. I have to help her before she suffers cellular collapse. One cyber. Well done. What an odd smell. Like burning rubber. What about you? Did you do this? Putting herself or whatever. This one's friends left him here to die. A short cyber. Goddamn. I imagine that this is the other one. One cyber will die. Oh, interesting. The boundaries of the examine button, extend all the way, down there. That's interesting. I mean, if you guys have never experienced a what is it called? Not a pre, Oh, not a pre. If you guys have never actually experienced a pre-syncope, I believe that's what it's called. It's kind of like getting a heart, not a heart attack, but a heart. Well, I guess a heart attack. But your heart keeps pumping like normally, but you still get the symptoms. Like your knees get weak, your vision starts to fade, your breath becomes sort of irregular. That feels really scary, I gotta be honest. I once had a pre-syncope. I don't even know if that's how it's pronounced. I should actually search that up. Hold on. Pre-syncope. Pre-syncope. Pre-syncope? I don't even know how it's pronounced. That. Pronunciation. Pronunciation. It is pronounced pre-syncope. Pre-syncope. Oh, okay. Yeah, if you guys have never had a pre-syncope, it's really scary the first time around. I gotta be honest with you. I really don't wish that upon anybody. Especially if you're not ready on what to do. Well, not so much on what to do, but if you're easily scared of, like fading out or whatever. If you do like freak out during a pre-syncope, it's definitely gonna be way worse, So just keep your breathing going and try not to fall. That's the only thing that I can, recommend to anybody who may be going through a pre-syncope. Watch your breath, don't panic, and surprisingly enough, you can still move during a pre-syncope. Barely, if your legs don't give out, and if you don't have if you're not near like a bed, if you're never near like a bed, just lay down on the ground. That's the only thing that you gotta do. Lay down on the ground, but don't fall. Don't let your knees give out, because you can potentially bust out a kneecap, even though you may not feel your knees. If you're not near a bed, then just lay down on the floor until you feel better. That's the only key thing. Just lay down on the floor. I'm gonna assume that this is the place. My body is trembling. Danger's near. Danger. Think. It must be here. But what if she's not that? Oh, look at that guy. Oh yeah, Pierce is with that guy. I cannot remember that now. What's going on? Relax. This little one's just like you. He'll be your guide now. Let her go, you freak. Ah, what have we here? The Harlequin has arrived at last. Harlequin. Now the stage is set. There's only an audience of one, alas. Just like my streams, eh? Hell? Why is he scratching yourself? Thanks to you calling in the troops, my sample acquisition as a failure. So much work, so much money all gone to waste in a night. But so what? My life support's off. I'll be dead before morning. So while we're waiting for that, I might as well finish my part of the plan. He's moving quite a lot. The fate of the world is, as they say, in my hands. It's now I guess, as I say. What's your game, number 9? It's called unnatural selection. Wow. My little partner here is just what this pupa needs to shed its cocoon. The virus it spreads, it will bring a new dawn of humanity. Wow, virus it spreads will bring a new thing, you know. ANMC's compression on a global scale. Now that's what I call a planet. Nobody wants your brand of evolution. But that is exactly what they must change. You dig? Humans can transform their living environment. True. Most of the poor saps be happy with cheap prefab idle happenings there. Humans are an evolutionary dead end. They just can't see it. What makes you so sure? Hey, Madigan? Fill in our friend, would ya? With bullets, eh? Uh-oh, eh? Oh yeah, if I remember correctly, he shoots us. Kyle? Why are you taking orders from him? Organization is dedicated to getting the human race. At no other time in the Earth's history has one species dominated like humans do now. It's unhealthy. We're killing the Earth. We're making a new natural order to preserve and save humanity. NMCs create a self-contained food chain, humans eating humans. I know it sounds bad, maybe even repulsive at first. But it's real. It's forward-looking and it's a hell of a lot better than the feel-good bozos yelling about risk and peace and equality. They try to spread their influence, use people for their own good. They're just false philanthropists. Or even worse, delusional heretics, sound and fury and all that. Mitocondria are the mirror. The mirror of truth that will reveal them all for what they are. You've seen that, haven't you? The NMCs, twisted and hideous. Their true inner ugliness is revealed for all to see. Well, but the people that became the NMCs were kidnapped. Oh, you're wrong. They all requested the procedure. They threw away morality and dignity for a shot of eternal youth. Their desire are so all-consuming. They're the perfect whatever. The cavalry will be here anytime. Let's finish off. It's time, Madigan. Finish her now. Finish her. Yes, sir. Oh, this is the part that I don't really know what will happen if I only have 1 HP. Kyle. You to get to Eve was more trouble than I thought. Why? I can't believe it. Cannot believe it. And then? God damn it. Just like that, the game is over, eh? As a child, I felt trapped in this world. Nowhere to go. Every time I did things my way, I was criticized, estranged. I learned to do things like anyone else, and things change. Yeah, Mitocondria are the same. violent and uncontrollable now. But they'll soon become transparent guests in our world. It's working! It's working! Time to put on your mask. Just like me. God damn. Okay, but did you really need to shoot me just like that on the arm? It really hurt, don't you know? How do you get you? You traitor. Uragerimono. Eh? Me a traitor? Please. What's she thinking? Humanity is doing just fine the way it is. You'll regret this. I already do. I should have taken you out days ago. Before you put these two in danger. In more danger, I should say. Oh, don't tell me that he's gonna sacrifice himself. I'll get you fool, I'll take you all out with me. Huh? Help! Just like in Half-Life. God damn. Yeah, are you okay? You shot me in the arm, eh? Or on the arm. Kyle. Eve. Thank God. Sorry. I played both sides to figure out what was going on here. You weren't sure, eh? I understand. Figure out it was a diversion. You still shot me on the arm, but you know. SQ947C, objective achieved. We got wounded. Send a medic immediately. That's funny. Repeating, SQ947C. Aya? Eve, you can speak. Are those stars? Stars. What? That looks like... Oh, here it comes. Aya. Quick, run. Guts in time. Oh, those are nukes. Those are nukes. Send nukes, eh? No, don't send them, eh? No, the scorpion, no. The poor scorpion. I really hope Mr. Douglas is not there, eh? Not the water tower at the Warner Brothers Studios, eh? If you know, you know, eh? How many more do they need? Eh? At the blink, at the bloom. At least I hope that thing is there, eh? As if. Big crater, big crater. Oh, don't tell me that that's what, you know, took for that thing to actually, like, wake up. Oh, here we go again. Big Baby Part 2. Electric Boogaloo. I know that a lot of people don't like big babies like this, eh? Especially not, you know, enemy babies in video games. But I'm just glad that we didn't die. We barely survived. What was that? Eve! Kyle! Or whatever. They killed Kenny, those bastards. Oh, are you okay? Kyle? That's my name, eh? You. Are you hurt? I'm fine. But Eve's fallen down below. And Eve has fallen into the river, eh? Hey. What? Nani, eh? Go save her, eh? Why don't you go save her yourself, eh? You coward, eh? Oh well, that creature, eh? It fell down there with her. Roger. No, Eve. My name is Kyle. You can go down from here. Hurry. Don't sound so good. Hell, are you sure you're okay? I'm still alive. Let's sing off my clothes. You don't really want to see me like that, eh? Hey, come on over for a free show, eh? Dream on. Dream on. Dream on. I mean, if you take into account what happened there. It's really not like me, eh? To be this crazy about a girl. Really? Eh? Kinda look like he lost a leg right there, but no. Eve. My gunshot wound. There we go. See, this is what I mean. What would happen if you actually like go there with just 1 HP? Like, I don't really know, but somebody should test it out. There's a lift here. Let me see if I can somehow go down from here. I must help Eve. I imagine I can go there, you know, to the B3 maybe, or something else. Oh, not again. I know that it is Friday somewhere, but you know it. Oh, come on. Let me get my granada. Oh, goddamn. Ow. There you go. Oh, it's 2 of them. Well, that's really bad. Pyrokinesis. That is really bad, eh? I could technically also use life drain, but you know. Ah, that didn't do anything. That's a shame, eh? Let me use this instead. Eh? Did I kill both of them, eh? No, I only killed one. What a bad use of resources, let me tell you. There you go. I hope that's the last of them. There we go. Ringer solution. I do need that. Oh, I don't think I can come back. Actually, go up. Let me see if I can somehow just go back and buy the shotgun, because I want a shotgun. I want the super shotgun or whatever. I must help people. But I mean, I guess now that I have like, you know, 1,000,000 grenades, I don't really need them. So I don't really have access to the gun blade, so not much that I can do about that. Let's go find it. I have to save Eve. Oh yeah, that's right. There was another door. See. Yeah. So that's where this door leads to. I was kind of wondering that. Why? Eve. Eve. God damn it. See, this is why I am pro-choice. I hardly doubt that, you know, using necrosis will do anything to you. Oh. There you go. Don't hit me with your stinky breath. Ooh, what idea. Oh, that really pushed me. Ow. Maybe I should have put the ringer solution over here. I really I'm really unprepared for this, I gotta be out of there. Okay, we go. Now, energy shot and antibody. Let me get some antibody. And some energy shot, why not? Let me also get that energy ball going on. I mean, it is nice to know that he cannot really do anything to me. That way. Oh, he can still get me like that. I mean, the energy ball does, you know, do wonders for that. Let me see if I can somehow life drain him. I mean, I guess good enough it can. Ah, wow. Energy ball, give it to me. That guy really did not want me getting an energy ball. Oh, that's really bad, eh? It can. Okay, it does do a big area of effect, the attack. Okay, now we know it. Funnily enough, I don't think there's a revive item in this game. Eh? Oh, we do gotta go back to the place and do the whole cutscene and the 9 yards and whatever. Well, that's fine. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. Eh? Level shelter. I do gotta, you know, put some of my items in order though. Let me get. What should I get? Actually, no. This is the wrong save. Eh? Nope. There we go. Now, let me see. I technically wouldn't really be using the shotgun protein capsule, yes. We boost, Hydra, and by that definition, I don't really need this. So let me get the ringer solution instead. And that should be a better loader than the one that I have. At least that's what I'm thinking. So in the end, I guess it is nice that I did not do anything, you know, regarding the shotgun, because if I was not gonna be using it anyways, then at least something good may come out of this. Do the thing. Eve must be there. Yeah, whatever. Eve, the pain, it burns. Get my healing going on. Ow. How about I do anyway? Oh, come on, eh? That is really bad, eh? That was some Kiwigo, eh? I didn't know that they could actually, you know, dodge like that. How about I die again just for the lols? And just like that I did it. I mean, I could just... Oh, I loaded up the wrong one again. I could just avoid them, I guess, right? But you know, what's the fun in that? I mean, it is not like I do need the rest of the things. By the things I mean, you know, the points and whatever. Healing it. That's as much as I can afford. Because I don't know if there's a consequence for me just letting them go, eh? Gonna go ahead. Nothing really that I need. Let me get those in order, you know, from the start. Let me get my... Let me get my antibody. My energy ball. Ah, that was a little bit late. And then and only then my energy shot. Ow. There you go. Another one. Did I already waste my energy ball? I gotta get another one. A little bit late for that. There we go. That should be enough for what I'm trying to do. But if anything else, let me see if I can somehow get this thing where it hurts the most. Ow. Should be able to drink his life just like that. A ring of solution. Let me do an MP boost. And another energy ball. Should also be able to do this as well. Just drink his life just like that. I can still bust his stuff, huh? Ah. It is really nice that I can still do that. Let me get my antibody. Energy shot. And energy ball. Eh? Can I, by a miracle of life... No, I cannot do some pyrokinesis. Oh, I can. Oh, but check this out, eh? I gotta be honest, I really don't know if that's the place that I should be aiming at to begin with. But I'm gonna go on a leap and say that maybe it is. Devil this and energy. Ow. Let me drain your life. What happened to his head? Jesus Christ. Ow. I guess metabolism should be the key. Eh? Another life drain. You know, I feel like it should definitely give me more stuff than that. Oh, eh. There we go. If not, it would have been really, really bad, eh? Let me get recovery 2. Did I get my energy shot? I don't think so. I just like that. We're done. Abraham? Just like that, we did it. I don't know if this is the last boss. I highly doubt that it is the last boss. I mean, was just about to say. God damn. Yippee! Items obtained. Got a lot of stuff. That is pretty good. Or anything happens, I guess it is nice for me to just reassign stuff. I got a crystal, eh? Oh yeah, let me move the crystal. I do need that. I kind of forgot about that. It's supposed to give me a boost on stuff, but I don't exactly remember exactly on what. I don't know. Maintenance bridge. It has a card reader attached. Can I... There we go. Bomba was going around, like, you know, all the key, well, most of the key card readers, you know, used by using his card. He was definitely going around. And then and only then that accomplish what? Oh, she's on the cables. Just Eve. That's how you know her name is Aya, not Aya or whatever. Well, she has become one with the hype man or whatever. God damn it! Not again, Sephiroth. Look, this guy looks a little bit more Beyblade-ish than, you know, Final Fantasy-ish. And not again. Should have brought more healing items. Let's see. Combustion now, energy ball now. I need my antibody. My energy ball. And my shot. Ow. Oh, and I also need to use metabolism. Ow. That sucks. Right, don't hit anything, eh? Can I even name at him? He's gonna surface, you know, from that rage, eh? There we go. I mean, it is nice to see that I can indeed at least that's what I was, you know, afraid of. Oh, I did 700, just screw that. And that's why I love the grenade. It's going in and out of dimensions and stuff like that. And as long as it doesn't do it like more than twice. Wow, look at those cool effects, eh? Uh-oh. Well, at least, I mean, at least I did that. Let me do some antibody. I do need that. Ow. Let me get those energy balls going on. Oh, and absolutely let me get an energy shot. That is really bad. Ah. It's actually cooking my mitochondria or my MPA. Ow. Reloading. Oh, can I not? Got him. Cannot get me, man. Let me see if I can get my energy ball at the ready again. Oh, and also my energy shot. I don't really know how long it lasts. It still got me. I kind of wonder how I did a 700 of damage. Well, just like that, I guess. I guess he's at the most vulnerable when he's na 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 na. You cannot pull me. The antibody does, last for a good while. Let me do an energy shot. I'm glad that did not hit me. This seems to be a very advantageous point of the map. I'm glad that did not hit me. Well, here we go. Let's do it. Just like I like it. Ow. It feels like a waste to do a little bit of life drain. Just gonna heal normally. Oh, that's really bad. I guess I should do this instead. Protein capsule. Yes, thank you. God. Oh, did he heal, Hey, could you... Ow. Well, I mean, there's that, at least. Oh, that's really bad. That is really bad. That is really bad. So that's why you sometimes need those things. Oh, it seems that I do have a thing that doesn't allow me to use healing mitochondria, which really sucks. And I cannot even name it. What's about just to say? Okay, antibody, here we go. Yeah, if there's no other choice, that was really bad, dude. And I need to run around. Run away. I imagine that this is a point of choke when it comes to like this fight. Oh, I don't even have my thing loaded anymore, eh? Yeah, no, we gotta have to try again, eh? The amount of stuff that, you know, this thing actually like gives you, eh? Is really bad. And I don't have enough MP nor anything else to combat that. So yeah, no. GG's, we're gonna have to try this again, eh? But now I know what I need to do. I'll try that again. Funny enough, it goes to the first thing, the first step. But I cannot really go back, so there's no way for me to get more stuff. Well, I guess I gotta make the most of what I have anyway. Anyways, cutscene time. And again and again and again. I guess if anything, the things that are outside does help you get some more XP, you know, to level up stuff. I do end up using energy ball a little bit more often, so better do that. Do circling forms. Guess it to be like. Oh, there we go. The guys didn't trigger. Eh? Well, that's pretty good. The usual. Just give me some antibody. Energy ball. Guess with the drill. Eh? Wow, eh? Why am I aiming at that? I want to aim on the shoulders. Do the shoulders. Oh, come on, not again. Eh? Well, so far, not good. I gotta be honest. Definitely not a great start, but you know, it'd be like that. I guess depending on the level the life dream is the amount of healing or maximum amount of healing that I can get. Because otherwise it would be really bad if it couldn't do nothing for it. Ow. Not in the roast. Let's see if we got play for it. And here we go. I gotta get some energy balls again. Ow! Wasn't expecting that to actually, like, you know, keep me that hard, eh? Never mind, eh? But it was indeed a bad start, so let's try that again. Then we do that, then we do the thing. Gunshots. Oh yeah, I didn't actually heal, now that I think about it. I do gotta level up my stuff. Well, strengthen, yes. Then and only then let me heal just once. I imagine that eventually they just decided on on a fail safe. For example, if you do go there with 1 HP, maybe they do in fact make it impossible for you to die. Get that energy ball. Although I don't know if it is like good for like, you know, lasers and stuff. But I also can imagine that you can definitely tank your way out of this situation. But let me see what I can do. I'm gonna use life drain just for the fun of it. Seems you cannot really do much about it. Ow. Ow. I guess it's best not to waste my mitochondria on healing just like that. Because otherwise it would be really bad. Oh, that really hits a ton, eh? Was not expecting that. Yeah, sure enough, man. Well, now we know it is important to not let your life go below, you know, 100, because otherwise it would be really bad. But I am indeed trying to save all of my healing items or whatever for the last one. And I'm definitely thinking readjusting for targets. I'm definitely thinking about maybe strengthening this instead. Feel loss. Yeah, sure enough. Hey, that'll make it a little bit more bearable. Oh, come on. I don't need this from them, man. Gonna go. The usual, just give me some, and then I could have just, you know, gone 1 step below. Then my energy shots. I mean, if anything, I could just, you know, target the head. Don't really need to target the shoulders if they're not gonna hit me. Finally, I start using my head, eh? Ow. There we go. Let me see if I am Miracle of Life. The life drain now actually gives me more health. Not really. Ow. Yeah, let me heal it. I guess just a little bit more healing. I will eventually have to just use my healing items, because otherwise I wouldn't really be able to withstand anything and everything. Especially when it comes to the mitochondria thing, yeah. No, it actually, like, ooh, that's really bad. Okay, new strat, I guess. Even if it is like below or like a little bit above. It should be at least like 110, 120. Otherwise, it would be really bad. Sometimes it hits harder. Sometimes it hits a little bit less, I guess. But now we know it. Let me level up my... Well, not really my HP thing. I guess if anything, my energy ball would be a little bit better. Do not really use the like pyrokinesis or whatever. Maybe giving it a little bit of a necrosis could work, but not really. I highly doubt it. It is really nice that it does start with the shoulders. But it still feels like it does get rid of two of my floating balls or whatever. Which kinda sucks, not gonna lie. Ow. At least it's not as bad as the other one. Ow. I'm gonna go with waves of healing and healing. I didn't mean to use plasma, eh? Heal again. And just like that, also let me use my energy ball. Yeah, my energy balls don't really work for this. Okay, now we know it. I do think I do need some... I either do recovery or I do this. I guess recovery should be fine. I mean, I'm not gonna last if I don't have the antibody. Like, I'm basically just, you know, betting on the fact that maybe that thing won't kill me on the next thing. Yeah, I do need to get my mitochondria up then, eh? Let's try. Here we go, eh? Okay, mitochondria seems to be a priority then. Which, you know, it is not so much of a surprise, I guess. Let's give that a try. Yeah, heal me, boy. And then and only then. At this point, I don't know which one would be best. I guess eventually energy ball, because I don't think the cost of life drain justifies me using it. Here we go. Could just go here. And yeah, no, energy ball doesn't seem to be something that benefits me in the long run. At least not when it comes to like big lasers and whatever. I guess I could have just tried and see if that actually worked. I guess I could use life drain once and that would be just it. But I definitely should check out the tint that I still have when it comes to this. Hopefully it's not gonna be enough to kill me with this amount of health. It almost was. Let me use life drain just to get rid of a little bit of it. It does still deal damage enough for me to justify it. You shot me, I should do that. That's just the way it is. Come on, do your thing. I don't really get, you know, focus on the shoulders no more. Just because you asked. Oh, come on. I really hope that in the next two, at least it'll be good enough for me to get the thing going. Okay, buddy, here we go. Ow. I mean, I guess in the end, it does justify a little bit of the use of it. I do get to recover some health by dealing damage. So I guess it is good enough, but maybe the energy balls would be better for the other one. It's still gonna give me some XP, but not enough. Well, I did manage to not use any of my items, so that's pretty good. Now, when in desperate situations, we cannot become, you know, we cannot become spontaneous speedrunners. Right? So there you go. I don't think Airburst or Riot could be better. Crystal. I do need a crystal. I do remember that I do need it for something. I guess things would have been way easier if I did have that. It is nice that it does give me back my stuff. I don't have enough HP yet. I need like 5,000. That's my question. Can I not de-evolutionate something I guess not. Have to help Eve. Yeah, you sure do. Okay, phase 2, everybody. Phase 2, electric Skungaloo. Get him, Sand and Bowman. Here we go now. Yeah, the keycard and the everything in the end. You already know what's up. Devaria. Ow. Oh, come on! Just in the nick of time, man. Or like in the last second. In the... You know what? There we go. Maybe another energy shot just for the lols. If I stay here, nothing bad will happen to me. I hope. Ah, never mind. Why did I get stuck in a piece of geometry? Why do I have to be cursed like that? 800, you just read it. Maybe that is indeed the power of the crystal. Oh yeah. My mitochondria. That is really bad. Oh wait, maybe it is a temporary secretary. Oh, god damn it. Poor guy. Ow. That is really bad. The Okay, ringer solution. Here we go. Not again, Jesus Christ. Okay, that was my bad. But it has already made the rest of the fight way harder. Well, I mean, I have made the fight way harder for myself. But now we know what that attack does, you know? At first I didn't think it was doing a lot of damage, but now I know where the damage actually like stems from. Let me do an antibody. I guess an energy ball would be nice. If anything, an energy shot just in case. I'm glad that did not hit me. I could do life dream, I guess. That didn't do anything, Jesus. Get out of there, it's gonna blow. There you go. Don't want that to happen again, Ow. I was gonna say maybe if I stay on this side, but I feel like the other side is way better. Okay, you stay there. I'm gonna probably stay on this side. It is a little bit ghosty. Ooh, that's a lot. Ow, not again. And not again, recovery 2. This shall do it for a little while. I'm glad that, you know, all things considered, this thing is not... Oh, that's a lot of damage. It is not... I'm making my mitochondria disappear or whatever. Don't you there? Bad. Okay, prioritize health or whatever. I did not mean that, but sure enough. Don't tell me that... Oh, come on. Does it really? Can one and the other not coexist? Excuse me. I sure am making a lot of mistakes, let me tell you. Do I get him in a loop? Possibly. As long as he doesn't make the clone that he often does, I'm gonna be fine. Ow. Then healing it. Ow. There you go. Let me get... I don't know if a protein capsule should do it. If anything, I'll wait until I'm a little bit more... That was my bad, Till I'm a little bit more... There we go. I'm glad that he did not do the thing that he did before, you know? splitting himself into it. Oh no, he's giving me the hook of death. And what is gonna go now? What is gonna happen now? What's gonna go down? Something is going on, and I don't like it. We look like that electric thingy from Resident Evil Code Veronica. Oh, down she goes. It seems like the Mitocondria just was not compatible. First try, everybody. First try, eh? Got a lot of XP for that. Eh? No XP that I cannot really use. Normal replay mode. What do you mean? Ah, yeah. Wait, what do you mean by normal replay mode? Didn't I get like the best ending? Eh? Normal replay mode. Eh? I got something out of it. Eh? Finish the game in normal or replay mode. Oh, that makes sense. Ah, yeah. Who's calling to us? Well, is that? Yes. Look at that guy. You're alive? Well, yeah, of course he is. Yeah, more or less. Gasp. Where's Eve? She's fine. Be next to me. You. There's a lot I have to tell you. What you mean? Me too. But now it's time to rest. But when I first met you, she's delusional, eh? Hey, someone's over here. Beep beep. A young woman and a child. We got 2 down. Where's Matt again? Or Kyle, eh? They're one. Over. Hey, you okay? Sure lucky we found you in one piece. In one what? Medic over here! Medic! The good ending, eh? September 7, 2009, 5 p.m. White House, Washington, D.C. Thanks to Mist's actions, casualties were kept to a minimum. I see. Good. You'll have to invite that attractive hunter and her friends. Media? Most of them are broadcasting that cultist nuclear attack story, sir. So the disinformation worked. Well, it was quite a sensational incident. Reports linking this to what happened to Manhattan? Oh, not this time, sir. Excellent. Exit. Like that. All of our resources are focused on moving evidence. By the time the press gets in, it'll be emptier than Roswell. It'll be emptier than Roswell. What about Russia and China? Any concerns about the railgun? I need to worry about that, sir. You're releasing CG doctored image soon showing a microwave misfire from a solar power collecting satellite. Goddamn. Think our neighbors will appreciate our quest for clean energy. Just like that. Just one thing. What's that? That engine was Said he was resigning and hasn't been seen since. Oh, what? Well, I don't know who was talking. He knows too much. Must be found and brought in. I've already given the orders, sir. Just think. Our international authority would suffer if this came to light. Not to mention that our allies, we cannot allow that to happen. Not to mention that of our... It's been almost a year since then. The FBI moved into action, arresting some of its own, some MIST's officers, on charges of collaborating with a private organization. However, all the information regarding the organization running the shelter has been classified. Nothing was ever explained, and we were stopped and we were slapped with a gag order. The report released to the public explained the events as an armed cultist uprising and its suppression. Just like that, the case was closed. The Mitocondria were filled and forgotten. Filed and forgotten, not filled and filed. But we weren't going to just sit around twiddling our thumbs. Yeah. Following Baldwin's arrest, Rupert took their senior posts. It's just like where they are now. He's working with Jody on a secret project. Jody, a full public disclosure of MIST and the NFCs. The Japanese biologist Mr. Maeda has proposed a new superhuman theory. By identifying neo-mitochondria DNA, he calculated the frequency of latent carriers over a 10-year span. His theory that these carriers would lead the evolution of the human species is not widely accepted. Yo, Pierce looked really cool. Well, enough to interest Pierce, he's been working with Dr. Maeda, looking for carriers over the net. They really hit it off, and their project's going well. Pierce thinks that my case, in which the new mitochondria merely strengthens their host instead of taking outright control, is the true path to mutual prosperity. They intend to educate possible carriers before they transform, and thereby reduce the occurrence of NMCs and the persecution of carriers that would follow. It's clear from his devotion, Pierce has found his life's work. His character has changed too. No more timid Pierce. Jody is greatly relieved to it. There she is. Look at the girl. Rupert Rupert pulled some strings at the FBI for me and Eve. Look at her signature. It's really cute. She's now my younger sister. No questions asked. She's been going to junior high for a month now and loves it. Her face reveals nothing of her dark past. She's full of life and quite popular at school. It also seems that she's lost her neo-mitochondrial powers. Douglas, and look at the dog. Look at the signature of the signature of the dog. Mr. Douglas was seriously injured in the explosion, but he's recovered and is now rebuilding Dryfield. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know if there was a way for us to actually save him. He sent me a picture of a rifle scope, price tag attached. Goddamn. We all dealt with what happened in our own way. Started new lives. Look at Cal, He kind of looks like the guy from The Bouncer, but not really. Only Cal hasn't been seen. Not since that day. I run searches for him now and then, but no luck. Haven't even found a trace. He hadn't shot me. I'd wonder if he really existed at all. He saved Eve and saved me. Was it all a dream? Super Nintendo Sega Genesis. I hope he didn't get into trouble on account of his helping us. So he was the mole, it seems. Interesting. In the meantime, I'll keep searching. Carl Madigan. So his name was Madigan, actually. After all, he was the one who told me never give up. Tomorrow I'm taking my first vacation in a long while. Pierce got Eve and me passes to the Nature Museum. Eve craves knowledge. She's so excited about tomorrow she can't sleep. I have to brush up if I'm going to be able to answer her questions. For real. September 1st, 2009. Nature Museum, New York. I wonder if they accounted for 2 months ago. Yeah. She's. I find it interesting the way that they made hair, you know. I don't think you're supposed to touch the glass, but sure enough. Oh wait, hold on. No, I have actually like done the good ending before, just because I was curious on how it is, or maybe I watched it on YouTube. I don't really know. May that be. Look at that guy. She looks really pretty with that cardigan. And thus they reunite once more. And Pierce, no, well, actually, nobody else other than Aya, I believe. But yeah, Kyle doesn't show up again in the series. One would think that maybe they got together and maybe they, you know, they married or whatever. But no, Kyle never. He never actually shows up again. Based on the novel Parasite Eve, Takagawa Horror's Haide Hideaki Sena. I gotta read the novel actually. I know that it is not that long, but maybe it is that long. I don't know. I may be mistaking it for another one. But there you go, Parasite Eve 2. It's definitely been a good while. Special advisor, the guy who actually like kept up with the lore. But yeah, there you go, Parasite Eve 2. I can definitely see why some people say that it is their favorite. It is definitely a little bit different than the first one. Not by a lot, although it is true that the range kind of like system did change for a little bit of a better, like, you know, just aim and shoot, you know. But you know, I like it. I feel like I played the first one more times than this one, but I may give this one, you know, a good, you know, a good playthrough from time to time. Although I do feel more inclined to you know, play the first one a little bit more often, mostly because I know it better, it is shorter. Some people would say that this game is shorter than the first one, but it depends on how you play through goes actually. But you know, I like it. I don't think I prefer this one over the first one, but you know, I may need more subsequent playthroughs just to, you know, get the hang of it. I like the mitochondria system, the powers that you can unlock, the fact that you can level them up, the guns that you can use, the ammunition, the different ammunition that you can use. I like that. I guess I do prefer this over the system of the first one, mostly because you don't really know if you're gonna get a better weapon than the one that you have later on in the first one, and then if you have already like used all of the modifications on one gun, and then you gotta, like, you know, use the tools or the super tools. I don't think you can. I don't think you can find the super tools in a normal playthrough. You can only find the tools, and then you can only use them to get one attribute, and then the gun is like essentially gone. So if you have a good build going on and then you find that there's a better gun, you're essentially like not screwed, but you know, it's a little bit like why, you know. So I do prefer this gun system over the first one, mostly because it gives you more certainty, you know. But I like it nonetheless, you know. I like both nonetheless. So yeah, I'm glad that I played this. I'm glad that I, you know, went on my way to actually, like, you know, do the good ending. Squarts. Probably a certain selection squarts. What is squarts? I haven't really heard of squarts. But it may be just a subsidiary. Coca-Cola, the Coca-Cola. You get some one bits at Coca-Cola. You can have this. Goddamn. So yeah, they have some sponsorships going on. I don't really think there's anything that you get for getting the best ending. Maybe you do. I do know that there's like an extended shower scene, but I don't know if there is in this if it is in this game or if it is on the third birthday. Maybe it's only on the third birthday, but I may be wrong. You also get like extra stuff for your next playthrough. That's just basically it. These are all the items that I put on the thingy. Hell yeah. Next, replay bonus. I also got the bike. Lipstick, motorized lip balm attached to prevent silence. All-terrain combat armor. I love my tactical armor. Yes. Oh yeah, it was a kind of a meme back then that Aya has a problem with lipsticks because you can use them again and again and again and again. That's really funky. Yeah? Save complete. And that's something that does help you with subsequent playthrough. Yeah, no, I believe the extended shower scene or whatever is only on the third birthday. Which it is not explicit, but it does show you a little bit more. It teases you with a little bit more. It doesn't show anything explicit, but it does tease you. But anyways, this has been Parasite Eve 2, everybody. And I'm glad that I did a playthrough after this many years of the game. It's definitely an investment of time, but a good one. It's a nice game. So, anyways, let me go to the big screen and then send you guys off to someplace else. I don't even know how long I've been streaming. I've been streaming for almost 4 hours, so that's a pretty nifty and hefty playthrough. So, you guys know what you guys know. Let me disable the playthrough, the preview, so that I can actually, send you guys off to the big screen. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I hope that you got... Oh, my frames. What's up with my frames, I guess it'd be like that, when it loads stuff. But yeah, thank you so much for being here, everybody. I hope that you guys enjoy the playthrough. And let's see who's live right now so that we can, see what's up. I don't really know what game I'm gonna be playing on Wednesdays. I guess I could have the games that I was, supposed to have on Fridays going on. Maybe, I don't know. I'll see what I can do. But let's see, who do we raid? Matt the Rock is live. If you guys want to raid Matt the Rock, he's playing Resident Evil. You guys, I love Resident Evil. And he's doing a no damage marathon. So if you guys love challenge runs, Matt the Rock is a god when it comes to no damage runs and everything. So go give him a visit and let's raid him. Let's just go raid the dude. Let's raid Matt the Rock. There we go. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I hope that you guys enjoyed everything and anything. And I'll see you guys on Friday for some more Yoshi's Island. If you guys are looking forward, to that. Join the Discord if you guys want to. Twitch.tv/Konga_Donga. Those are my links. Raid messages if you guys want them. Skunga raid. Just finished Parasite Eve 2. There we go. Copy that one if you guys are subbed. If you guys are not subbed, then copy this one. Right, there we go. And I'll see you guys on Friday for more for more Yoshi's Island. There we go. And the tip of the day is, remember that if you're having a pre-syncope, don't panic, control your breath, and if you don't have a bed nearby, just lay down on the floor. What your body needs most is rest. So when you're having a pre-syncope, just rest on the floor. You're gonna be fine in like 5 minutes. So don't panic. That's the first step. Bye bye, everybody. Say hello to Matt the Rock, and I'll see you guys on Friday for some Yoshi's Island. Bye bye. Bye bye.